members of our narcotics unit, after a 3-month investigation, stopped the vehicle they were looking at, came up with over 500 grams of cocaine, later drew a warrant on a suspected house, and in the end, ultimately, there was, as you see right here, 1 kilo of cocaine, 1 kilo of heroin, 2 kilos of fentanyl, over 2,000 oxy pills, and these assorted weapons here. So, you know, great work by that unit. We're very fortunate to have these off the street, and it's just, you know, just another battle that we go through.
How did this come about?
Well, it's an investigation. They take time, and you know, they've done a really good job with it. You know, our narcotic units are basically, they work the streets. They look for the lower end drug dealers, and then they push up from there.
Arrests were made?
3 arrests were made. A 27-year-old, 26-year-old, and 29-year-old.
And where did this happen?
The house is on Sisson Street in the city.
Mm-hmm. And can you describe the weaponry here? I mean, this looks fairly powerful.
Yeah, I mean, as you see, there's some shotguns, assorted handguns, semi-automatics, and as you can also see, there is a lot of ammunition there.
And a machete?
There is a machete. There's a couple of machetes.
Mm.
So, dangerous people. Looks like they were in, or had a good business going, and now it's done.
What kind of charges will they be facing?
Oh, assorted narcotic charges, weapons.
Are these people
We'll
known
hand
to
it- We'll get them
police?
to you after.
Yeah, had you had...
They weren't really known to us at that point, so, you know, that'll take, the investigation continues.
This amount of drugs, 2 kilos of fentanyl, a kilo of heroin, what could that have meant for the community if that was out on the streets?
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's probably street value over $1 million. So it's a lot of people, and who knows, we're gonna test the fentanyl, who knows what could happen with that.
The people that were arrested, can you just, how, were they high-level dealers? Can you characterize them?
Well, I wouldn't, right now, I wouldn't characterize them yet. We're still looking into them. They are kind of new to us. So let's just say they did enough to warrant our attention.
Do you have any idea where these guns came from? Had they been stolen?
Yeah, we're checking them right now. So,
Any federal involvement here?
nothing, no, just,
Yeah.
it's just our department. So, good job overall. Also, if you look over there, you'll see a bureau that was in the apartment with a hide behind it, and then lady can go over and film that. So that slides back in the picture. So it slides up, and that's where they hid the drugs.
The drugs were in that hiding spot?
Right.
And then where?
Most of them, yeah.
And where were the guns hidden?
The guns were in a bedroom in the apartment.
Not your typical furniture, in other words.
No. So, great job. I know the Colonel and Commissioner Dunn want to say something on this, so I'll switch
Sure.
my...
We can just get close to the major, maybe.
Yeah,
Oh, you want to just...
Yeah.
I'll do it that way.
Speak in his lapel.
So as always, we're proud of the work of the men and women of the Narcotics Division of the Providence Police Department. And I'll say, these are the challenges and dangers that we deal with every single day in the city of Providence. They get great information, great intelligence. This is the stuff that's going on every single day in the city. But as you can imagine, when we have this information, when we have this intelligence, it takes a long time to take this type of operation down. It's very rare that you get really lucky and get them, you know, on a short notice investigation. So this is a 3-month investigation. You can see that's quite a powerful bit of weaponry that you see here, as well in firearms and as well as drugs. That amount of fentanyl would kill a lot of people in the city of Providence and just outside the city of Providence. So very dangerous. It speaks to the dangers of the job that we deal with every single day, and kudos and credit to the men who worked this investigation.
Were those three individuals arrested with or without incident?
Without.
Were they all living in the Sisson Street house?
I believe they were living there or using it as a business, right?
Yeah, so let me just echo, some of the comments, of the colonel. These are cases that take, good police information and developing that police information, and then putting together a case whereas we develop the probable cause to get into that house and apprehend 3 people that would have been distributing the poison that's killing so many people in this region and in this city. The weaponry that you see here, an AK-47 and rifles that are on the street with these drugs, create a danger to not only our police officers, but our community as well. Unfortunately, we see too often this kind of operation making a lot of money, preying on those people that are addicted to an opioid. At this level, it becomes violent because they protect the territory and they're making a lot of money. So I'd echo, great job by the narcotics detectives that, had information, developed that information, took the time to put it together, and as a result, pulling these weapons and these drugs off the streets of Providence and beyond. Because there's no doubt people would have died had this been distributed regionally and in this city. So buyers beware. If you're out there and you have an operation like this, we will do everything we can to dismantle, identify, dismantle, and hold you accountable because of the violence and because of the harm that you're doing to so many people here.
All right.
Okay, we'll send you some pictures, and